New bipartisan AI legislation bill has been introduced. Senators Josh Hawley, Republican of Missouri, and Richard Blumenthal, Democrat of Connecticut, proposed the AI Accountability and Personal Data Protection Act. AI companies would be banned from training on copyrighted material or personal data without explicit consent. That means consent obtained through coercion, deception, or bundled as a condition for service would be declared invalid. The bill gives creators and users the right to sue if their work or data is used without permission. The bill pushes back on a June ruling that allowed AI companies to use copyrighted works without consent if obtained legally, for example, by purchasing a newspaper. Yes, it's been that simple. Josh Hawley himself quoted AI firms as, quote, robbing the American people blind, unquote, demanding legal protection for artists, writers, and other creators. Some publishers have struck licensing deals with OpenAI, while others are in litigation over fair use claims. If passed, the law would legally block AI companies from scraping copyrighted visual content like illustrations, paintings, photography from websites or social platforms without permission. Visual artists could then sue AI firms that train on their work without licensing or consent, even if the artwork was publicly posted online. This could significantly reduce the availability of high-quality art databases for AI models, which currently pulls billions of images from the web. Conversely, the bill would incentivize tech companies to create licensing deals with artists or pay for access to art databases. That means artists would have more control over how and whether their work enters AI training databases. And as for Hawley, he's a bit of a flip-flopper on tech regulation. He's frequently railed against big tech, portraying himself as a populist defender against corporate overreach. In earlier remarks, he downplayed the need for strict AI regulation, instead advocating for a hands-off approach in some contexts to promote innovation. So this bill marks a shift. He's now proposing sweeping restrictions on how AI companies can operate, directly contradicting his previous deregulatory stance. And critics would argue that his evolving position is less about protecting creators and more about leveraging anti-tech sentiment among conservative voters and content creators. However, this is how we most remember Josh Hawley. You can read the full story at MidwestAgenda.com, and if you have art, news, an event, or project listing that you'd like to share, submit a listing right at the top of the page. Go ahead and send us yours, because art in the Midwest matters, and so does free speech. Have a great day. Thanks. Bye.